Phil,
Yo, buddy. What's up?
what are you doing?
I am chilling in the garage right now. This is like a little production studio.
Oh my.
We've been working hard here trying to film some videos to make some content during this quarantine.
Yeah.
So we've been working every day doing some doing silly sketches, some like food challenges, doing a whole bunch of things, interviews, kind of like what you're doing. You know, trying to take advantage of the time.
Yeah.
How are you, man?
I'm hanging in there, going like this much stir crazy.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Keep it small.
But yeah, I've watched a lot of TV.
Okay.
But that's, I think, okay.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Get some ideas, get your imagination going.
Yeah. So tell me, like, you're home? Are you home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. This is my home in Arizona.
So, like, how did your, like, schedule sort of unravel to where you ended up there?
In Arizona?
Yeah.
Yes. So, kind of a cool story. I'm actually in the executive producer of Big Pine Comedy Festival's home. I was a comedian 2017, and the way my schedule worked out, I was only able to be there for a day. But I had a great time. She did everything with my accommodations and like really gave me a great experience. And so I started making videos for the festival. I went home to New York and I was just making silly videos. I was like doing things like I had a clown nose on. I would do push-ups in the gym and be like, I'm so pumped for Big Pine.
Yeah.
And she reaches out and basically says, we love the videos. And I was like, well, I would love to be more involved. And she's like, well, do you want to move to Arizona and like do this with our team? And I'm like, I mean, yeah, I would have to ask my mom, but like that sounds great.
Yeah.
So so it's an awesome situation. We have the house. There's 7 people living here right now. There's 3 comedians. Hillary, which is the comedy festival producer, and then her 2 kids.
Okay.
So, and then myself. So
are you quarantined like amongst yourselves?
Yes, and then there's a photographer living with us as well. So basically, the members of our team that help produce the festival are basically living here for this time being. Maybe not all of them will stay, but some of the comedians come in and out when they're on tour and whatever. But like this is kind of their home base, so we're all like, well, let's ride this out together as long as this goes, you know. So.
Yeah. What is it like there? Like as far as like the grocery stores, like sort of your usual day-to-day that you were having there, how has that changed?
So it's definitely way different because the kids are out of school now, so they're with us all the time. So like my job basically when I moved here, I told Hillary, I was like, I don't know anyone in Arizona, and she was like, well, you can stay with us if you can help me with my kids. Like I'll give you a place to stay and stuff like that. So I was like, that's perfect. Yeah. It's a great deal. So now these kids and I have bonded with the last like year and a half that I've lived here, and like we're like bros, we're BFFs. But they're a little much. Sometimes they're just a little reckless, a little crazy. Yeah. They fight all the time, and we still play sports. We still have a great time, but they're getting restless too, and they kind of like I guess they don't really understand the severity of what's really going on. It's like almost like a vacation to them, and they don't realize that like we work all day. When they're in school, we work. We do podcasts, we do videos, we do whatever. And then now they're not in school. They just want to play all day, and they don't understand why I can't play with them all day. I'm like, guys, there's like 8 more hours of the day that you guys are normally not here. So, but they're 6 and 8, and they're a lot of fun. We actually do podcasts together. We do sketch videos together. So that's basically how we've been keeping sane. Yeah. In this quarantine is doing those sketch videos. But our main goal is to do family-friendly sketch videos that everyone can just enjoy. And we're using puppies, we're using kids, we're just like using all those things that are just fun. Yeah. So
and you're lucky you have the whole team with you there.
Right.
Like you have the whole world. Yeah.
Right. So that's awesome because like all of us are creatives. We all just like want to produce. We want to use this time to thrive instead of just like sit back and be like, well, life is crumbling. Like we got to take advantage of this and shift as entertainers, like where we want to go and what we want to accomplish in this time. You know what I mean? Like this is a great time to write. This is a great time to do videos. Like It's sad to say, you know, what's going on in the world, because I've had some weird moments like with that, like just dealing with it and like just experiencing that. But at the same time, like it's crazy how much hilarious content there is out there about it all. Like there's a lot of good memes, so I feel like a lot of people are using their creative minds and kind of just.
I was having this conversation with my roommate yesterday about how, you know, the way we get through situations like this, like, yes, there's a level where it's like, it's sad to see how much we're all, like, the internet, like Twitter or whatever, is making light of so many things. But then on the flip of that, that's how people are getting through it. That's how you get through any sort of, like, thing you can't explain or sort of can't compartmentalize, as you, like, laugh at it, make fun of it.
Right.
Because it's like, you know, that's the only way to get through it. Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
How has this whole thing affected, like, your touring schedule and sort of, like, the rest of what the year looks like for you?
So everything is open now.
Yeah.
I mean, the festivals that we were working on, we were actually producing 4 this year, and all of them are pretty much up in the air, if not canceled at this point. Yeah. You know, we're holding on to that hope, but like time is getting closer to where they would be. So like, you know, we just kind of know that we may have to cancel them. But so right now the future is really just these videos. We're just really trying to get as many like sketches in and as many like just like mini series, like short, like 3 to 5 minute videos. Just to get these out, because right now it's even hard to say when I'm going to go home to New York or when I'm going to go to the East Coast, just because my original plans were to go this summer. I usually go like twice a year. I usually go in December and the summer, like for a month or two, and just to do shows in New York, see my family, and then I'll come back here and work on the festivals. But now it's like I don't even know how long this is going to be, so it's like I FaceTime my family like weekly.
That's good.
And, you know, we stay in contact, but it's like I told them, I was like, you know, I may not come home this summer. I don't know. I have no idea what's the best. Because I feel like, I mean, it hasn't really hit the peak yet. I feel like there's still a lot that's happening, a lot that's like, you know, because officially in Arizona yesterday was the first day that they had actually, like, it's like a home in place or whatever what's the word for it?
Home or whatever.
Stay home. So it's official in Arizona. I think California is the same.
Yeah.
I think you guys are official as well. So like slowly but surely all these states are getting quarantined, and it's like the states that kind of did it early kind of get the experience of it, and we've been quarantined for 18 days. This is maybe 19.
Oh wow.
It's all of us in the same house. So like it's just been a lot, but like we've all just been doing so much just to keep each other happy and sane, and like, you know, I'll go for a run. That's like kind of my out for the day. And then like, you know, they have like today it was actually pretty awesome. We went to Hillary's parents' house, and we just like went over there and just like helped them clean, and then we ended up just like swimming and having a barbecue, and it was like a good, like, because they're quarantined as well, so like it was like the only communication is like really between them and us,
right? And
they've been great with the boys. They've been taking the boys so that like we can kind of just like have some peace as adults and just like, you know, have a beverage. If we want to have a beverage, you know, just like kind of chill. So it's been good, but it's definitely different. I mean, the strangest time of my life for sure, but also I think
it's the strangest time in everyone's life.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Oddly, I feel super productive. I feel like, I mean, I definitely feel empathy for people who are struggling and have this, but like I want to, you know, be a strong advocate of people, like, you know, just encourage to stay home to everyone. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point of this whole thing. If we can nail it in the bud and everyone does what they're told, then we can get over this. And instead of the people like trying to fight it, and it's like, oh, this isn't real or whatever people believe, it's like, let's just do it and then get over it and then move on. But for me, mentally though, like I feel great because like this was a time for me that I was going to be going into festival season. I was going to be doing a lot of things anyway, so I was going to be super busy. And I'm the type of person that I thrive off of busyness, so I need to be doing something. I mean, you know, I know, like sometimes like, we try to talk sometimes, and it's like it's just wild. But like you know, in the entertainment world, like you just got to keep moving. And so like no matter what's happening on what I can't control, on factors that I can control, then I got to do everything I can to do the factors I can. So like writing and then doing the videos, doing all those things are exactly what I need to be doing.
Yeah. What do you think you've learned about yourself just sort of from this moment in time and sort of how you're handling it? Or
well, okay, so I'm learning a lot about patience. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I feel like I have definitely gotten, and everyone in the house has had their weird moments, like the weird days and the weird things. But I feel like I was getting angry at things that I wouldn't normally get angry at or like irritated at, and it's like I've really learned to reflect and sit back and be like, all right, I'm super grateful that I'm here right now. You know, I'm in a safe place. I'm in a place that everyone is like super adamant about, you know, being clean and not getting anyone affected. So like, I'm going to follow through with that. But like, I'm trying to sit back and like not let those moments get to me because like it's affected everyone. Yeah. Everyone at this point is like in the same boat. So it's like there's no pity party for me.
Right.
Everyone like. And all today, I was supposed to be flying to Thailand. I was supposed to be in Thailand right now. So,
wow.
I was supposed to go to China and Thailand, which were bad calls, clearly. bad. But this is a trip that we were planning for over a year now.
Oh, no.
And it's crazy. My buddy texted me maybe like, I don't know, whenever this like started to come out a little bit. And he like texted me, he's like, oh, hopefully this clears up by the time our trip happens. And then like, worldwide pandemic. And I was like, okay, I guess we're not. And it's crazy because like when I found out I wasn't going on this trip, I was so bitter. I was like, oh man, I could go on this trip, and I was like, you know, just feeling that way. And then I realized that the entire world is infected right now. Right. It's just like that's it. I mean, people. If I'm mad about a trip, I mean, people are probably losing out on hundreds of thousands of dollars on different things. Like, you know, there's a lot of it could be worse.
Yeah, totally.
Kind of areas, you know.
What are you most looking forward to doing once this is all over?
Going to Subway, going to the gym, getting a massage. Yeah. Oh my God, there's so many things. Like, I just want to like go out to a place without kind of like fear, like because you know, there's a couple times that I was able to go to the grocery store before we were actually like officially in. And like, but even before I went out, it was like the fear of everyone was like, "Oh, you gotta be careful!" Like, and it was like almost like I was like tiptoeing out, like, "Oh my, like, what is gonna happen? Is there gonna be like, you know, war happening right now? Right. Like, what's happening?" It's just like I want to go to a grocery mart and wave to the cashier and be like, "Hey, Nancy, how you doing?" And like, you know, just have a fun time. But I just feel like it's just like everyone's tense. Everyone's just like super tense all the time.
Yeah,
and it's tough. It's tough too because. You know, you want to stay informed, but at the same time, you don't want to be dragged down by all of it all the time. You know what I mean? Like,
it definitely is like figuring out a balance.
Right. Yeah, I think that's huge.
Yeah, for
sure.
Well, thank you so much for doing this. I'm glad I got to see you, even if it's like through the phone.
I know. I'm glad I got to see you too. It's crazy. It's been a long time. We've known each other for a while.
I know.
And if this quarantine ever happens to lift off or lift up. I am coming out today, and we're going to cheer.
Okay. Nice to see you. Please take care of yourself. Take care of your whole household.
Of course, I will. I'll keep you posted, man. And keep doing these videos. Keep staying positive, man. You're a great influence on everyone. Thanks. And thanks for having me.
Of course. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.